Hi everyone, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. My name is Maureen and this is a pick a card love reading. And if you're joining me for the first time, welcome in. I'm so happy to have you. The way that this works is you choose a card that you're drawn to, and then you're going to get a reading based on that card, okay? Today's reading, I've already pulled all your cards for each group. So it's going to be a little different, and today's reading is going to focus on October's love messages. So it's what's coming next in love, specifically October. And I was really kind of concentrating and focusing on kind of like the next person. I really was trying to get specific details. My energy was really focused on that. Anyway, I used a variety of cards today, and I think it's going to be really fun. So sit back, get comfy, get cozy, and enjoy. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes if you have to, and then open them to see which number card you're drawn to. Generally, you know, one card is really what works, but if you feel like you can't decide, by all means, listen to as many piles as you're called to, and then take the messages that work, leave the rest behind. These are general readings. Unfortunately, it's the final 2 days of the 3-card and 6-card readings from me. So if you wanted to get one of those readings, if you have a love question or you want to get a general reading for yourself, today or tomorrow is the day. The links will be gone after that. I do have a soulmate reading, which is going to be continuing through the month of October. And hopefully up here I have a link to my shop where I have lots of great gift ideas, cards and decks. Everyone's been asking me for recommendations, so I'm going to share some of the things I love. And as we get closer to the holidays, I'm going to have really special announcements. So keep watching. I love you guys. Let's get started. Group 1, you have celebrity. Group 2, namaste. Group 3, manifest. Group 4, the diamond. I'll see you in a minute. Here we go. Let's get started with your October messages. You started with the star, which is the celebrity card. And your other messages from the Dream Love Oracle are unicorn and up in the air. You also have from the Medicine Woman Tarot, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, the Apprentice of Bowls, and then from the Tea Leaf Oracle, Tower, Carriage, Yoke. Okay, so I am extremely excited about this reading for October because I think you've got sort of big shifts coming. Okay, we have 2 of the 3 of your tarot cards are Major Arcana, which says to me this is kind of a big month for you. We have beautiful love energy here with the Apprentice of Bowls. But let's get started. Let's start with your dream love messages. Celebrity, unicorn, up in the air. I thought this was kind of cool because you have feeling tied down, yoke is one of your messages, and then you also have up in the air. So what I'm feeling like for you with the celebrity unicorn card combination is that the love energy for you feels like it really is lifting your spirits. I feel like there's something obviously magical, obviously like with the unicorn pointing towards the star, for me it feels something healing. It's not just celebrity here with the star message. I also see the star as the star in the tarot. And so with the unicorn there and up in the air, it's like it's healing energy. It's like you're being lifted up. I feel like October is a time when something is shifting, something is changing. love energy for you feels like it's coming because there's a shift too for you mentally where you're feeling better. There's some sort of healing energy around October and the energy of being lifted up. Now, hot air balloons also are travel energy. So it was kind of interesting that this was confirmed with the tea leaf with the carriage message, a journey either physical or mental. What's cool about that is the mental part, because the unicorn, you know, I always think of the unicorn's horn there as that like third eye, as connecting to something spiritual, as elevating, right? So I feel like there's something about October for you that brings some sort of elevation. Like either it's mental, like, and spiritual in that, like, wow, I really am connecting with my true path. I'm really connecting with what I'm meant to do. Or you just have one of those, it can be as simple as like an aha moment. It's going to be different for everyone, but that's what I'm feeling. I feel like the energy here is really positive for you. I feel like October is a great month. And here's why. You have the Fool, which is the seed in the Medicine Woman Tarot. Okay, let me give you a closer look at that because I don't use this deck that often. So maybe if you watch all the time, you're like, I don't really know that card. So let me give you a closer look. There she is. She's on the top of the mountain. She's throwing the seeds out. And you know the Fool. The Fool is the beginning of the journey. It's the start of the tarot. It's the 0 card. You can see it right here. And so this is about fresh starts and new beginnings. So October is bringing you an opportunity for a fresh start, for a new beginning. She's also elevated, right? Just like up in the air. She's elevated. She's ready to jump off, take a leap of faith. So there's something, again, about movement and change for you, but also about getting, like, are you seeing this too? Like higher perspective. Like, I'm up here, I can see my life more clearly, right? Unicorn, healing, but also following that North Star. I love this. Okay, you also have Wheel of Fortune. I mean, and what I love is, look at the Wheel of Fortune card. Now, I know that there's people watching from the other side of the world. Hi to my friends in Australia and around the world. But here in the United States, in this part of the world, we're moving into fall. And look at the pumpkins, it's harvest. Okay, so because I'm doing this reading, you know, in this part of the world, I feel like for October, this is very, very symbolic. So it doesn't matter where you're listening from. This is showing me that there is a big shift and change coming this month, and it's positive. It's a 10. So you're going from a 0, which is like, wow, fresh start, new opportunity, 10, big change. These are two major, major indicators that October is a big month for you. Now, I was focusing on love, so it's like, what is the big change that's coming? Well, it can be mental, like, wow, I feel like a burden has been lifted. That expression is coming through for me. So whoever that resonates with, take that message. But I feel like somebody needed to hear that. A burden that you've had is going to be lifted. There is some reason to celebrate. There is some big shift coming, okay? And we have the Apprentice of Bowls. Let me give you a closer look, okay? And the Apprentice of Bowls is connected to water sign energy. Okay, and we know that water sign energy is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but it's connected to emotions, right? Bowls are water, you know, they hold water. They are also, in this deck, connected to the West, to fall, to sunsets, to devotions. So in the Medicine Woman, we have another confirmation about the idea of this being very like this month, very of the fall. Okay, so this also shows me that this love energy is shifting and changing this month. Okay, and so with the Apprentice, this is about doing something you love, but also it's about devotion in this deck. And what is devotion? That spirituality, that connection to something higher than yourself. And you see that it's almost like there's a connection between the two with the third eye, which we talked about with the unicorn. So I found that fascinating. For me, that was a strong message that there is something very sort of something awakening for you. Okay, it also feels like you're protected, or there's a connection with someone on the other side. For me, that's what I'm feeling like. And it feels like female energy who's protecting you. Okay, it's about you maybe also stepping into what it is you're meant to do. You could look at this as somebody growing up, growing older. So I just feel like it's a real moment, October, for a shift, for the better. Wheel of Fortune, good luck, good fortune. Whatever's been stuck, it's like, whoosh, it's fresh start. It's a fresh start energy, and could be connected to love that really feels like, it just feels elevated. You know, it feels like it's more than just like a physical connection or chemistry. It feels like something deeper. Okay, now let's look at your tea cards, your tea leaf cards. You have Tower. Now in this deck, it's different. This is a solid foundation and success with effort. It's more like the Tower in the Lenormand, if you're familiar with that deck, rather than the traditional tarot, which is like, you know, destruction, something coming down. This is about building up. This is about like moving up the corporate ladder. So there also could be a connection for you around work, around success this month. And it also feels like that elevating, right? It's kind of neat because we have the harvest pile, which is really high. We have the seed where you're looking down. We have up in the air, okay? So it's feeling like movement, like change, but also like going up the ladder. And then you have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental, which I talked about earlier. So there could be, you know, with the combination of the Fool card and up in the air with the hot air balloon, there could be a trip for you. Okay, and this month, some of you will be traveling, and there could be a connection with love because of this trip. Okay. I feel like a lot too, for a lot of you, it's going to be the connection to the spiritual, to the elevation, to that, like your mind. It's just amazing how much when you shift your thoughts, how it changes your reality. And then we have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated, which is, to me, where the shift is coming, that Wheel of Fortune. That's why I said something that's been burdening you, something that could have been up in the air if we look at it from a different perspective, you're getting that relief. Okay, you're getting that relief this month, and all of this is connecting with this love energy. So for me, this is like Page of Cups energy, which is that unexpected love. Like, you know, in the traditional deck, it's the fish jumping out of the cup. So I love that because it feels like, whoa, I didn't see that coming, you know. Let me roll the astro dice and see if there are any other signs and symbols about this connection. Okay, so you have Gemini, 5th house, Sun. That's a Leo connection. That's a connection to games, to childhood, to creativity, to fun, to gambling, to children. And we have Gemini. Gemini is all about communication, but it's also that air sign energy up in the air. So there we have Gemini. Gemini is also local travel. I'm so sorry, I started choking. Gemini is also local travel, short journeys, short trips. So there could be something about like a short trip that leads to love. I just feel like this month for you is really positive. I feel like also with that Sun and the 5th house in astrology, we're talking about things that you love to do. So I feel like connecting with something that you really have fun with. Unicorn can also be a connection to like childhood. I think of My Little Pony for some reason. But also, you know, unicorns are things that you fly on, that you travel with up in the air. The Fool card of the fresh start. So I feel like October is a month when there is a big shift and change with the Wheel of Fortune there and the harvest message. I think that something that's been weighing you down is going to be shifted. I feel like you have an opportunity for a fresh start, for new love energy, because we do have the Fool. All of this feels new, like an opportunity with someone who you haven't dated before. That's what it feels like. It feels fun. It feels light. We have Gemini as a possibility, and we have Leo, as well as water energy. Yay! So that is your October reading. Before we go, I want to pull one card from the Goddess Oracle, my deck, because I just feel like we need one final one. Let's see. Wow. Candle, Aphrodite's flame, hot, focus, clarity, drive. Number 51, focus on what you want now. Isn't that funny? Because that's that like third eye. That's like that spirituality. That's focusing on that star, on that dream. Okay. I feel like things are really shifting for you. I love that. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to pull that one more. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Those things are so important. That's what keeps me coming back. So if you want more Love Goddess, you got to keep liking, commenting. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's free. It's easy. Just click the button, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified whenever I post a new reading or I post something on the community page. Also, check my link up here, Shop My, and see all of my beautiful things, choices, picks, you know, tarot cards, jewelry, all the things that I love and also work with will be there if you want to check them out. I am sending you so much love. I'll see you soon. Here it is, your October reading. I was so excited by this for a couple of reasons, but let's check it out. You started with Namaste. Okay, your other cards from the Dream Love Oracle are Protector and Risk It. From the Medicine Woman Tarot, you have the Tower, Pierced Shield. I was like, oh my God, this is a shield. That got me excited. Okay, 2 of Bowls and 4 of Bowls. Okay, those are cups. And for your tea leaf messages, you had Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex, and July. So let's get into it. I'm going to start here. So with Namaste, Protector, and Risk It, your reading, particularly out of all four today, really like spoke to me. It jumped out, you know, and that's what happens sometimes. What I was feeling when this card came up was, wow, okay, this is big. Okay, so October. Namaste. Namaste is that I see the beauty within you, you know, and you see it within me. It's like sending this beautiful, peaceful energy. It's the lotus flower symbol there. Protector. It's like protecting your peace, but at the same time, the Risk It card comes up. So for me, October for you is a time when you are going to take a risk when it comes to love. Maybe drop your shield, right? maybe someone is going to pierce your shield. Because when I saw this card, when I saw the Tower, I didn't feel the energy of like the Tower, like, ooh, no, something bad is happening, doom and gloom. Because it's the shield, which was so amazing, I felt, ooh, okay, this is about number 2. This isn't about the person. This is about the person coming in, but it's about you. It's about the shield. When I initially pulled the protector card, before I pulled the rest, I was thinking, oh, someone who's really protective is coming in. Like you're going to date someone or meet somebody that you like who is going to be protective. But when this card came up in the Medicine Woman pull, I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So I want to read to you what the message of the Pierce Shield is, because it is slightly different than the Tower in the traditional. Okay, it says long-held attitudes are being challenged and are breaking down. Attitudes, but you are not your attitudes. Your higher self is breaking out of its shell. The phoenix rises from the ashes. A greater person is emerging. Okay, so that beautiful energy of seeing the goodness within you is what's emerging. I just thought your reading was so beautiful. It got me really, really excited. So that's what I'm feeling like for you for October, is that there's something about this beautiful energy of you representing this Namaste message that has been hidden behind this shield. It's coming out. And it's coming out through the form of someone who is connecting with you. So the beautiful energy of the Two of Bowls is like the Two of Cups. Okay, so think of this as the Two of Cups, which is partnership and love. It's friendship. It's someone who sees the good in you. It's that beautiful mirror image. And it just like ties in so beautifully with the Namaste message that I'm like, ah. And we have the Four of Cups. This is about manifestation. This is about making your, taking your love energy and actually making it happen. Let me read to you from, I felt the need to read from this for you. I didn't do it for number 1 because I just feel like it's important. The Two of Bowls represents the West in terms of a direction. Okay, so that's where the energy is really positive for you. The Fall, which is amazing because we're looking at October's message for you. And it's about devotions, okay? And the 2 is about conceiving of love with another. It's about manifesting it. The 4 is materializing your love into form. So it's like somebody is piercing that shield. Something is going to pierce that shield, which is like allowing that beautiful energy to come out, okay, for you to show someone who you are. With bowls, like I said, they're connected to the cups energy. It's romantic, it's sensitive. It's water signs, which are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And I love that because look, deep friendship, okay? So with someone from the same sex. So what I feel like is if you are interested in the same sex, then this can be you connecting with someone in a really beautiful, beautiful way. If you are interested in someone in the opposite sex, this is about you having this incredible friendship that can lead to you manifesting love. So this person could actually, this friendship connection could actually lead to some sort of relationship. There's something about you needing to risk that exposure, risk how you're feeling. So I almost feel like for some of you, October could be a time when you let a friend know what you're feeling, or you meet someone through a friend and you have to kind of, you feel like you're ready to open up, you're ready to show them who you are, which is so amazing. Now, the July message was interesting because for me, immediately I thought, okay, Cancer energy, which is water sign. So there could be a connection. We have all this water here too. There's water in a teapot and there's water here. Like this person is actually holding like a vase, a vessel, and gathering and collecting the water. right? So there's a lot here about water. Here we have a couple holding a shell. There's definitely this energy of water signs. So I think that Cancer message is important because Cancer also connects to this mother. It's the 4th house in astrology. It represents your home, your family, your roots. I feel like it's such a sensitive place, and it's also like you showing your soft side, right? So there could be a Cancer coming in for you, Cancer person, sun, moon, rising, or a connection to a Cancer through maybe this friendship that is connecting to love. But I just think that October is going to be a time when you're, like I said, this is just such a big moment when you're dropping that shield, when somebody's able to pierce that outer protective layer, right? And then it opens up all of that beautiful emotional energy. Oh, I just thought your reading was so beautiful. I was so excited by it. Okay, I'm going to pull you one final card from my deck, the Love Goddess Goose, Aphrodite's bird, celebration, party, indulgence, selfishness. Number 20, put your needs first. So there's something coming up in October, and I don't know if you have a party that you're going to or some sort of event or something like that. Just make sure that you enjoy yourself, that you allow yourself to do these things. Maybe there's an invitation coming in October that's going to be really important in terms of connecting you with this love energy. And I love that this is number 20, which is a 2 in numerology. There's the 2 of bowls, which is the partnership energy. Okay, now I'm going to roll the Astro dice. Let's see if there's any other final messages from the planets. You have the sun. You have the 9th house and Virgo, okay? The sun is the way you shine. The sun is connected also to July, because July is the border between Cancer and Leo in terms of the zodiac. So that's interesting. There could be a Leo connection here, but it's also about you shining bright. The 9th house is interesting because it's connected to foreign people, foreign places, long distance travel, studying, higher education, publishing, astrology, tarot, all the sort of esoteric studies. So that's interesting for you in October. And Virgo. Okay, Virgo energy is coming through as well. So it's kind of interesting because you've had Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and they're all sort of together. So that time period could be important next year, as well as those signs for October. Alrighty, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm very excited for you. This is a big moment of you opening up and sort of becoming a little more vulnerable and showing that beautiful side of yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all those things right here. It's free. It's easy. I want you to say hello. Tell me where you live. Tell me what's going on. I like staying connected to everyone. And check out the link right here if you want to shop my site with all my beautiful cards and decks and recommendations. Books if you want to learn astrology, if you're interested in tarot, and also just gifts and fun things. I'm going to keep up, I update it all the time. It's all my personal favorites as well. As we get closer to the holidays, I'm going to have lots of Christmas ideas and things like that. So super exciting. Treat yourself. This looks beautiful. I'm very happy for you. Enjoy October. I'll see you soon. Hi, number 3, here is your reading for October. You started with the number 11 card, the Manifest. The other cards that you got from the Dream Love Oracle are Rich, with like a crown on it, History with the pyramids, and then from the Medicine Woman Tarot, we have Peacemaker, the Hierophant, you have 7 of Stones, and Exemplar of Stones. From the tea leaf, you have handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important, and leg, stepping into a new experience. I thought that was really interesting that we had like hands and legs and 2 body parts. So that was kind of interesting to me. There's a lot here that's interesting, starting with the connection between Rich and the stones. I thought that that was wild because number 1 and 2 both had bowls, which are cups in this deck, and you have stones, which is interesting because the Hierophant is also an earth energy, which is Taurus, and stones are earth energy. The pyramids are earth. Rich is money, and then we have manifest. So it's really kind of interesting, and the stepping into a new experience has like that ground underneath it. So a lot to unpack here. I wanted to start with the stone energy because it seems to be a really sort of significant theme for you in the month of October. When it comes to love, there's some connection here between sort of the physical and, you know, sort of the things you can touch and feel, and the financial and the money. The suit of stones in this deck is, the direction for this is north. Okay, so north could be north of where you live, you know, something having to do with the north part of the town you're in. The north is the direction for you this month. Winter is the season for the stones. So it's kind of interesting because this reading is about October, but the season that's coming up a lot is the winter. You can see it in the snow here in the 7 of stones. So it feels like this month sort of sets something into motion. The other interesting thing is the 11 card. So that's November. That's just when we're heading towards the winter months. So I thought that was interesting. Obviously, as I mentioned, the stones are also connected to the pentacles, which is about resources, money, all of that. Okay. And you had the message rich. So it's like with the crown. So there's definitely something here about money, about finances, about you stepping into a new experience. So for me, that could be a move. It could be a job. We'll break it down, but let's start here with the 7 of stones. You can see this person is carrying like, almost looks like a pumpkin in their basket and some vegetables, which would be like that fall energy of the fall harvest. And they're walking in the snow towards this house, okay? And the 7 in this deck is about reaping a bountiful harvest, okay? Manifesting is about making your wishes real, right? Bringing them to earth, manifesting them, taking them from the imagination to actually having the success and carrying something through. So I really feel like October is a big month for you to sort of step into something new that is going to lead you ultimately to a love connection, because we also have that beautiful message of the handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So my feeling is that there is something set off this month, something that happens in October that sort of sets the stage for you having and manifesting a relationship by the winter. That's what it's feeling like for me, okay? Now, let's take a look at the exemplar. She reminds me, and I believe she's connected to the Empress. You know, she's got the harvest. Again, isn't it amazing that she has the corn, the horn of plenty she's sitting in? This is an older woman who's like got all of this success. She's comfortable, and it came with that connection to rich. So I just feel like there's something coming for you that is going to increase your resources in some way. I feel like there's a connection to money, to you making some sort of deal, to meeting somebody new. Now, that doesn't mean that you're getting back with an ex. History can be a connection, like this new person actually knows somebody from your past or that you have a history with. This can also be a past life connection, Okay. What I thought was interesting was the message of peacemaker to the Hierophant, because this is, you know, showing somebody who's sort of, you know, that wise person, that person, you know, giving advice. But it's also, you know, the 5 card with that idea of 5s being, you know, conflict. And so here in the Medicine Woman, this card is connected to being a peacemaker. And the message for this card is look for an opportunity to make a subtle entry into the minds and hearts of those you want to affect. Timing and a way of presentation are the utmost importance. I do feel that there's something that you're doing that's going to really, like, October feels like a time when you are really stepping into a new experience. It's like you're going for it in some way. The handshake with the stranger feels like it's across, like almost a different world or a different town. It does feel, you know, and history that's Egypt. So yeah, maybe there's a connection here with a foreign person or place or some sort of deal, a job, a connection that's going to ultimately really be successful for you. I know we're focusing on love, but there's so much here around financial resources and making a big connection. I feel like something you've really wanted for a while is manifesting, and you're going to actually take the steps necessary now to make it happen. Some of you may actually travel to a foreign country and make a connection with someone that ends up being like leading you to love. You know, it doesn't feel like you meet like that person because you're traveling. It feels more like something about your dreams and something about you building something that you've wanted connects you with this. But whatever it is, I mean, I just love your reading for October, because there's so much success here. It feels really, really good. And it feels like it's set into motion this month and then manifests maybe into the winter. Wow. Yours is really interesting. I'm going to pull you a card from one extra from my Love Oracle, the Love Goddess Oracle. Wow. I wanted to confirm that. And isn't that funny? Yeah. The Egyptian pyramids. I really focused on it here. It felt like this was like representing the earth, and it's like you're far away. And I was also thinking of like the Da Vinci thing with the hands going like that with God. So very interesting. Cupid, Aphrodite's son, affection, protector, love messages, arrows. Number 48, love is coming from far away. Yeah, there's something about making connections, manifesting your dreams, being very successful. It's connected to money, to success, and to a new experience that brings you love. Wow. Okay, I'm going to roll the Astro Dice. Let's see what other messages for October I have for my number 3. It's exciting. Please write in the comments and tell me if you're like, oh my God, yes, I'm working on this, or I'm planning this trip, or I want this dream to come true. Please write it below. Okay, Gemini, Uranus, and the 7th house. The 7th house is partnerships. That can be business partnerships, and it can be marriage partnerships. So that's interesting. Gemini. Gemini is also partnerships. Communication, there could be a Gemini involved here. And Uranus is the planet of the unexpected. It's like we say, expect the unexpected. And astrologers like myself, when we do readings, it's like clients want to know, well, what does it mean when Uranus is transiting my, sun, or Uranus is transiting my 7th house? Now, for you here, Uranus transiting the 7th house is like you meet somebody who's completely out of the box, somebody who's very different, someone who is, it's like a quirky, really different relationship. And you can't predict Uranus. And so it's like, but I came to you for a reading. And it's like, yeah, okay, well, we can talk about other things. Uranus is just, unexpected. So it's like, all I can say is expect the unexpected. But like a Cupid's arrow, you don't expect that. So I feel like you're working on other things. You're working on whatever this represents. You have this handshake with the stranger. You meet this person, and it sets the wheels into motion, okay? And you don't see it coming, just like you don't see Cupid's arrow coming. But there's a lot of happiness and abundance, so make those connections this month. Okay, that is your reading. I'm going to leave it there. Good luck. Please let me know. Write those comments. Hit subscribe before you leave. It's free, it's easy, and it really helps. And check out right here, my shop, and you can see my cards, my things that I love, and my recommendations, and really cute gifts, and fun ideas. I love shopping, and presents and giving is one of my love languages. So I really enjoy digging in and finding really cool things. And so when I'm doing that, I'm going to share them with you. And there's a lot of really cute things there. So check that link out. I am sending you so much love. Happy October. I can't wait to hear what you think of today's reading. Write it in the comments. I'll talk to you soon. Hi, number 4. Here is your reading for October. I am really interested in this one. This is really fun. I've got a giant shell. You did get the Lover's card, and in this deck, for some reason, it's a little spicy. So that's why the shell is there. Let's get started. It's kind of fun. You started with Diamond. You also got Lucky from that Dream Love Oracle, and Vacation. From the Medicine Woman Tarot, you have the Ace of Stones, which shows a person climbing up a ladder with all these carved stones. Kind of looks like, what's that place called? Oh my God, where all the presidents are in South Dakota. Okay, I'm losing it right now. With that, look what's there, okay? I didn't just choose this out of a deck just to make a point. I shuffled and chose them randomly. So, amazing. I'm pretty happy with today's readings. We have the Lover's card, Ecstasy, speaks for itself. We have the 10 of Stones, and you can see someone who looks like they're selling wares or trading things, like some sort of community, a place where people are bartering, buying and selling their wares. We also have the 4 of Pipes, which is like the 4 of Wands, beautiful celebration, setting up this like home, or in the 4 of Wands, like a engagement party, or why am I forgetting all the words? You know what I'm talking about when you have a little thing set up. Okay. And for the Tea Leaf Oracle, you have the Butterfly, a change for the better, beautiful, and Carrot, opportunity or windfall, with Diamond twice, with Lucky, Vacation, 10 of Stones, Ecstasy. I feel like October is going to be pretty good for you. What do you think? I mean, without even knowing anything about these cards, they are pretty amazing. Okay, so let's start with the stones in this deck, in the Medicine Woman. The stones represent the north. The direction for the suit of stones is the north. The season is the winter. The time is at night. And this is about resources, right? This is like mining for diamonds. And the ace is crystallizing an idea of prosperity. So this is like the idea. This is the beginning. Aces are all about the opportunity. Like, wow, okay, there's this crystal up here, diamond, that I can go for. Okay, something like a gift. See how those two hands are like bringing some sort of gift to this person on the ladder? And look, you just have to climb up and get it. An opportunity or a windfall, carrot. It's like a carrot dangling before you. So there's something coming, an opportunity for you that is lucky. Okay, this is a gift. The Ace of Stones is a gift. We also have the Lovers. Now, you know what the Lovers is in terms of the tarot. The Lovers is a card of partnership. It's a card of relationship. In this deck, it's called Ecstasy, and it's about pleasure, being happy, a balance taking place with you, something where, because you know, the Lovers card is also about, it's about partnership and choices, and it can be about balancing out. This is about being very happy, very joyful. So I feel like some partnership opportunity that's really going to make you happy is coming, okay? And the 10 of Stones. So we have another message about you know, like the physical realm, about manifestation, about resources. And the 10 is recognition. So in this card, this person's stepping up and being recognized for their beautiful work. Okay, and look what these look what this person's holding, this woman's holding. It seems like almost there's diamonds in that, like necklace. So if, you know, for whatever reason, this is very specific for you and you are going to be recognized, you're a jewelry designer or you're selling things and you're going to be recognized, you're going to be really happy, you're going to get a partnership deal, something like that. It also is a gift coming in, a new opportunity for you to build something lasting that's going to really bring you a lot of joy. Now, there can be a connection to vacation. Okay, to some sort of trip, travel, to enjoying yourself, okay, connected to love as well. And then we have the 4 of Pipes, okay, and you see a man and a woman building something together, which I love, okay. So we have the Lovers, we have the 4 of Pipes. Now, the Pipes represent the direction east. They're about spring, they're about the dawn, and they're about channels. Okay, and the 4 is the discipline of expressing your true nature. So it feels like to me there's some lucky break, there's some gift, there's some, you know, opportunity that the universe is going to present to you this month that's going to ultimately by spring lead to you building something with someone. Okay, and I feel like it's a beautiful connection because we have the message of the butterfly, a change for the better. Okay, so it's almost like when you look at this person, they've been climbing. They're climbing up a ladder to reach for this crystal. Okay, and they have to put in effort. So the crystal is there, but you have to take it. You have to build on it. You have to make something with it. And I feel like you're going to get some sort of lucky opportunity, something that's going to make you really happy, something that leads you to this beautiful change. It's an opportunity coming in October, and there could be a fun vacation romance. I mean, I'm definitely seeing it there for sure. Let me pull you one card from my deck, the Aphrodite Love Oracle. Let's get a love message for you for October. But yeah, I mean, it could be like a bonus, unexpected raise, something like that. So you take a trip, you end up meeting someone, having a great little, you know, romance, a fling. You come back and you really build something together with that person, or you build something for yourself with a partner that really brings a big change for you. Okay. In terms of relationship energy, we have the energy of Earth, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and fire, which is Leo, Sag, and Aries. Okay, let's see what other message we have. Gold. Oh my God. You have diamond, you have the 10 of stones, you have lucky, you have the ace of stones, and you have gold, Aphrodite's metal. Wow, if you're a jewelry person or is selling jewelry or creating jewelry, I mean, please write in the comments. This is incredible. But for everyone who chose this pile, precious, expensive, regal, money, number 35, they will treat you like a royal. So this person could, that's coming in, have a lot of money, okay? We have diamond there. Now, diamond is also that commitment. With the 10 of stones and the diamond, there is a long-term commitment possibility here because that could be an engagement for some of you, okay? But a windfall with gold, with money, there's definitely a connection here. Something big is brewing, and the person coming in could be where that money is coming from. Okay. Let's see what the astrology has for you. Libra, Uranus, unexpected. We've had Uranus twice today. 4th house, home, family, roots. This is interesting. So 4th house is home, family, mom, roots. Uranus is unexpected, and Libra. Libra is coming through. Libra is the 7th house. It is about marriage and partnership. So it could be a Libra as well. Wow. Somebody has something really great coming. I'm excited for you. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. All those things are free. They're really important to me, to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell once you subscribe so you know when I post a new video. Also, check out my link up here and you can shop all of my favorites, all the things I recommend, and some really cute gifts and ideas for people like us that love all of these things. Okay. I am sending you so much love. Have a great one. I'll talk to you soon.